Hey guys, I am sharing with you a no-bake cheesecake. This cheesecake is delicious, but I will like to say, I want you to take your time. Get your ingredients together. Don't look to eat it in a couple of hours, and baby, you will be so proud of yourself once you're done with it. So let's get ready to get into it. First, we're going to go ahead and get our pecan halves. We're going to roast them for about 5 minutes in the oven on 350. After they are roasted, we're going to combine these with our graham cracker crust. Now, the graham cracker crust, I have a blender. My food processor that I use is not big enough for it, so I use my blender to blend everything together. So you're going to bring the graham crackers, which is 27 sleeves. You're going to have the pecans, of course, the brown sugar, the salt, and the butter. Make sure your butter is melted and pour it into the blender or food processor, or if you want to do it by hand, you could do that as well. And you're just going to mix it together. Then you're going to form it into a crust. So you're going to get, I have a 9-inch cheesecake pan, so you want to get, a pan that you can open up and then take out. You will see what I'm talking about. But anyway, so let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and mix it and blend it together. Now after that, I'll be back with you when we get ready to do our filling.
Tell him he's all you see. Tell him you got his keys, cause you thought he needed them, but he's not coming back again. So he's gone, leaving then. You won't see him again. It was convenient, but you won't be staying friends. And you know that, sweetie, you know that. Think you knew it before, but you just ignored that. So now you won't take backs, but there's no refunds here. So you sorta hurt, it makes you see clear. But you were just lost. But now you found, and you realize he wasn't at all like what you created in your mind. He wasn't even nice, he wasted all your time. You didn't even like him in real life. He said he thought it would be nice if we went for a ride in his dad's Jaguar, swept up in the moment, sitting in his car. But you know he won't take you far. And you know that, sweetie, you know that. Think you knew it before, but you just ignored that. So now you won't take backs, but there's no refunds here. So you sorta hurt, it makes you see clear. You were just lost. But now you found, and you realize he wasn't at all like what you created in your mind. He wasn't even nice, he wasted all your time. You didn't even like him in real life. Real life, talking about that real life. Holding on cause it just feels nice. But let's get back to real life. Real life, talking about that real life. Holding on cause it just feels nice. But let's get back to real life. Real life, talking about that real life. Holding on cause it just feels nice. But let's get back to real life.
Okay, so now we've put part of our filling together. So what we're gonna do is just make some whipped cream. I like to make my whipped cream from scratch. I know what is in it. I don't know. I've gotten to the homemade, version of everything. But anyway, so we're gonna combine the whipped cream with the sugar, which is the powdered sugar. You can add a little bit of flavoring in there if you want. That's totally up to you. I didn't add any in mine. So we're just gonna blend it until we get some soft peaks. When the soft peaks arise, it takes probably maybe 10 minutes. I would say too, but it depends on your blender. I would also encourage you to make sure that your bowl is kind of cool. So I put my bowl in a freezer before I use it just to chill it, and then it helps with the whipped cream, and it kind of helps it to stay. So after you get the whipped cream together, then and you form those soft peaks, then you're going to mix that in with your other filling for the cheesecake. And yeah, you're just going to turn and fold it over. You're not going to blend it with the blender. Just fold it in together, and once you fold it real good, then you're going to go ahead and pour it into the crust. And so yeah, what I did with my cheesecake, I did it and I allowed it to sit overnight. To me, that's the best way. Give it as much time as needed. Some things you don't want to rush because you want it to be delicious. You want to enjoy it, and then you want to be proud of yourself when you make it. So whenever you're baking, just take your time. That's the best way to do things, and it'll come out delicious every time. So, and if you mess up the first time, no worries. Get back in there, keep trying, especially if you enjoy it. I love to bake, so this is just something that I like to do. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and let it sit in there overnight. I apologize, I forgot to show you guys how I made my filling. I did it with a little bit of gelatin in there just to kind of like bring it together and let it hold a little bit, but you will see it. Unfortunately, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So anyway, I'm not going to talk your heads off. Let's get back into it and enjoy. And thank you guys so much for watching.